All right, Katie, the ex that refuses to leave. Go away already.
Have you all ever had an ex that just won't leave you alone?
No, they're always running from me. So.
I think we probably all have had this, right?
Oh, that's
Absolutely.
the dating antichrist, right?
Yeah. One of mine was so bad that, like, to her face, she would never accept that I was breaking up with her. Seriously, time and time again. No. Say, it's not working out for me. No. So I didn't really know how to handle it. So my therapist, and this is 20-something years ago, is like, you know what? Sometimes they have to see it in words. So send her a letter. Snail mail back in the day. I don't know if she ever got it. It might be still in the mail. No, she got it and read it. And my therapist was 100% right. When she saw it in words, it changed everything. And that was the end of the relationship. Crazy.
Wow.
Well, in this situation, my best friend has an ex that will not leave her alone. Now, they were together for probably about a year, and they broke up 6 years ago. And it wasn't that one of the person did something wrong. It wasn't, there was no one cheated or anything like that. It was just she realized that he wasn't her person, and it was just time to just end things. So they ended on good terms, and they still kind of remained friends. It's not like she blocked him or anything like that. If he would check in and say, you know, hey, how you doing? Or my mom asked about you, and she's like, tell your mom I said hey. Like, little
They
things like
remained
that.
friends or they were friendly?
Friendly.
Okay.
Yeah, friendly. Like, they didn't talk every day, but
Yeah.
every once in a while, check-ins. And so it started to fade off, and they slowly stopped just talking in general, but still followed each other on social media. And about 2 years after they broke up, he hit her up like, hey, I just wanted to call you. He gave her a phone call, which that was unusual. Just to check in, see how you think. How are you doing? How's life? She's like, good, cool, short.
He checking the temperature.
Right.
Dipping his toe, isn't he?
Uh-huh.
So she didn't think anything of the phone call. She was like, oh, this is random. He called me. Okay, cool. And then from there, it started to become more frequent, his phone calls of, hey, just seeing how you doing. I'm doing fine. How are you? Simple. But here lately, within the last 6 months, he's been calling her. And the last phone call that he reached out to her, he basically asked her, hey, was there anything I did wrong? Like, how could I have been better for you?
Ah, damn it.
And she's like, it wasn't anything that you did wrong. He's like, I just need to know because if I'm going to go into future relationships, I need to know where we went wrong. And so now it's like he's trying to get a relationship report card from her. But
It's
why?
such an unfair question, too, because their two personalities are going to be so different than whomever is going to be in their future that asking what I did wrong to you might be totally right for somebody else.
100%. I completely agree.
And I guess that what now she's trying to figure out is why is he calling me and asking me things about him? Why is he not calling other exes? Because it seems right now that he's only calling her. And he's also been hitting up her friends and checking in like, hey, how is she doing too? She's finding this out through other friends. And it's like,
He's hitting up her friends?
yes.
That's creepy.
Yeah, that's a lie.
They had mutual friends so that those that he's still in contact with, he's done that.
So this feels a little bit to me like when your partner will weaponize therapy speak against you to make it seem like they're in a really good, healthy place. And it seems like he's trying to entrap her into a relationship again. Like, it sounds like he went to a therapist one time, probably over like Zoom or something for 30 minutes, and he got the proper language to make it sound like he's healed and he wants to be better for her and he wants to be the right partner. But in reality, I think it's going to last maybe a date if they end up going out again, if she ends up falling into this trap. But it feels very much like it's being weaponized.
So this is the first time I've ever heard of this kind of concept here, weaponizing therapy.
Weaponized therapy speak.
Okay.
Not weaponizing therapy like if you don't straighten up, we're going to therapy. More of like you're using the language that a therapist would use to sound like you know or to sound like you've done the work. But in reality, it's just a Band-Aid to cover up all of the underlying issues.
Interesting. I never heard of that.
So after 6 years, he's trying to get back with her using this method. And I think that he's stupid for doing that. But I also think my friend is stupid. Because
You know what happens when stupid plus stupid?
what?
You get a whole bunch of stupid.
Double the stupid.
The math is mathing.
Right?
Yeah, it's mathing.
Because she's expressed how much she doesn't like this, but yet I'm like, girl, you're still picking up his phone calls as well.
Now, that's
Yep.
the question. Why?
Yeah.
And I don't know why? She can't explain to me why. She's just like, oh, I just want to block him. And I'm like, girl, you're picking up his phone call. So do you want him or do you not?
She needs to go to his therapist. Figure out why. Yeah, because she can put a boundary on this thing and end it and hasn't. So the real work is like, why am I not?
Because I feel like he's checking the temperature. He's trying to see where she's at. Has she really moved on? Is somebody else in her life? So he can figure out if that door is still open. And every time she answers the phone and gives him any kind of reaction at all, it makes him believe that there's still a chance.
And there's not. Well, so she says. I think she just likes the attention of him still hitting.
That's exactly what it is.
She's got control of that, though, yeah.
The Bert Show.